It's Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Hey, I've got a few questions. I've directed them at someone specifically, but if they apply to anybody else, jump right in. But
All right.
Derek, I know you were talking about last week the Shadow of Mordor
Oh, yeah,
game.
yeah.
And after you talked about it, I went out and I got it on the PC because the Nemesis system sounded really neat to me.
Yeah.
And I purchased it, and I guess it's by the same company that made the Batman Arkham series, right? Or at least,
think it's
you know
actually
what?
by
I think
them.
it's by is it by WB?
yeah.
Yeah, WB
Published
published both those games, but I don't know if they were the ones who designed it. I don't know.
The
Yeah.
combat system is exactly the same, but I don't know
Right.
if it was made by the same people.
Yeah, it's really similar, but I've kind of been like I really like the Nemesis system, but as you were saying last week, without that, I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I have like the DLC because I bought the game
Yeah.
for PS4, and there's a DLC that is just nothing but the Nemesis system, where you
Yeah.
you have like I haven't found like a time limit yet, but you have like just all the captains, everyone unlocked, all the weaknesses and everything shown, and it's like kill 10 captains and 4 warlords. Go. And you get
Right.
rewards, so you can collect runes that way, and then carry them over to your regular game.
Oh, so they released the DLC that is just the regular game with less story.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
You could do that in the regular game and not buy DLC. In
Yep.
fact, that's all I've been doing. I haven't even been playing the story.
Me too.
Yeah, like the first like 6 hours of that game, I didn't do a single story mission. I just hunted down captains.
Yeah,
and,
I think that's exactly where I am. I have like 20% of the story done, and I'm like leveled up as fuck because all I do is hunt down
The
captains.
only reason I have done story missions was to unlock story mission powers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
That's the only reason.
That's what's been motivated. And the story is kind of cool. Like not to spoil anything, but some of the main characters actually are significant within Lord of the Rings, which I thought was really neat, and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I think
But-
the story doesn't make any sense. So
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what the hell's going on. I'm killing orcs. I'm freeing slaves.
some kind of elf ghost.
Golem has a fucking necklace for my elf ghost.
Yeah. So really not too concerned about how it's tying into Lord of the Rings.
But my elf ghost made the Ring of
Holy-
Power.
Holy fucking shit!
Right.
My elf ghost. I'm tearing shit up with my elf ghost. I can't be stopped.
You know what I like to do when you could read people's minds
Uh-huh.
and interrogate them? I leave it on the choice screen.
You are absolutely the opposite of me. I feel so bad for the. I know
Oh,
that the orcs are evil. I feel so bad. They're like
Dude,
so scared.
When I get them down on their
Oh.
knees and I'm clutching
Yeah.
their face and they have this wide-eyed look of, don't rip apart my mind
they're
and
like,
soul.
They're like
Hey,
looking left and
hey.
right, and they're all fucking terrified.
I put the controller down. I get myself a soda out of the fridge. I crack it open. I cross my arms. I just sip on my soda, and I look at them, and I think to myself, "You're fucking terrified right now.
You're
Do
a
I
fucking
interrogate you,
monster.
or do I just kill you?
You're a monster.
I interrogate, and then I kill you."
That's scary as shit.
Yeah, dude, I love. As soon as he clutched his face and the fear in those orcs' eyes, I was like, "Oh, I'm letting this hang. Hell yeah!"
So they look so fucking scared. Like they nailed that.
I gain power from their fear.
Yeah.
God.
Especially when it's some guy that's killed you like 4 times. You've just been hunting
Oh,
him.
that's the best.
And-
Bow down to your master.
Yeah,
Break it down.
I love when they give you like a little speech before you like
Oh,
kill them. Like,
feels so
oh,
good.
was it worth it? Did you do it all good? And
Actually, my favorite characters are the ones who don't talk. Have you ever run into an orc like that? They just
Uh-uh.
they lick their gums or click at you, or they just
Really?
giggle to themselves. They look really crazy.
I
It's
ran
cool.
into one who just yelled nonsense because half his head was fucking exposed.
oh yeah.
That was cool.
Anyways, all right. Well,
That's
did you have a
awesome.
question about Shadow Mordor?
Sorry, we got excited.
Yeah, I with the combat system, I feel like there's a lot left desired there because they took so much from the Arkham games, which I love those games. I play those games, almost just for the combat. After I beat it, I'll just go around and fight guys because it works so well.
So here's another game with that combat.
Yep.
Yeah, but not quite. I feel like it's just short of it in a lot of ways. Like, you're never rewarded for getting combo hits up, except for you get one move. Like, you could get a 120 hit streak, and you get one combo move.
Well,
Whereas,
you get a combo move for every 15 that you chain in your combo.
yeah.
So you could... I mean, you get that move over and over, and if you suck at comboing, you never get that finisher.
Yeah.
I
But
have got 5.
I haven't leveled up that yet.
I'm a fucking monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because in Batman, if you get up to a 15, then you get them. And then if you get up to 30, you get an even stronger move that just devastates everyone. And in this game, it just feels like they stopped short of it, and I like it a lot.
I feel the opposite. I didn't like that in Batman. I like this
really?
game because you have a bunch. When you level them up,
Yeah.
when you unlock a bunch of them, you have 4 different combo moves, and I find myself using all of them in a big fight. I use the power drain. I use stuff where I'm punching the ground. I'm doing just executions. I'm finding that I'm using all of them, and I use them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
I think
honestly,
totally the opposite.
my play style, I avoid big brawls. I'm more of a sneaky, I stealth kill
Picking 'em off.
90% of the arcs. I don't even pick them off. I'll casually walk into a group and somehow I can stealth kill all of them in front of all their fucking faces. Feels so good. The last one I torture for 25 minutes. What I really like and what I think it has over Batman is that the environment is way more, you can interact with the environment way more. I'm releasing Karagors and terrifying orcs, or I'm dropping beehives on them, blowing them up. So I really like researching their weaknesses and exploiting them.
So much fun.
So
that game is a game that I did not know that I wanted really badly.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I feel the exact same way.
I'm dying to play it myself. I still haven't played it.
And it was just, as soon as you talked about it, I was like, oh, I absolutely want that game. Went out and bought it, and I, played it 8 hours since I bought it last week. And I haven't had a lot of time for games. That and Hyrule Warriors is the other game that came out that I didn't know that I wanted. And that game was perfect because they just announced that at E3 this year, right? There was no... that game, they announced it, and then, and it comes out. And that was so perfect, because I feel like that's something that every media franchise now has a problem with, is getting you all pumped up for something. With every movie, every video game, they tell you about it 3 years in advance, and then you're waiting and you're waiting.
Yeah, it was cool having it a few months later. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
Captain Toad, you didn't know was coming out. No,
there you go.
Oh yeah, that doesn't interest me.
But even talking about, we were talking about Bayonetta a little bit ago. It's we did a video about Bayonetta 2 being announced, Bayonetta Suicides, that video, and at the end a newspaper shows up on the screen that says it came out 9/11/2013. We thought that was well enough in advance that it would be out by then, and here we are, and it's still not in stores.
Yeah.
So so it gets a little bit much sometimes. But I was happy about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Other than that, I just wanted to ask if you guys knew what Sean's shirt size was.
What is
thinking about prison.
Youth extra small.
Medium but only he will only accept. I'm the one who checks the PO box.
Yeah.
If it's not a Jets shirt,
Gotcha.
I will.
Yeah.
The trash can's right there.
Yep.
So you've been told.
Got that squared away.
Thank you, Keith.
We should